Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this reading. Most of my readings are timeless. This one is time sensitive. It's for the full blue moon in Pisces, the end of August, right around that time. It doesn't have to be the exact date. And we're going to do messages by element, and we'll go into each individual sign just a little bit. We'll start with water signs. We have for this blue moon messages. Thank you, spirit guides. Okay. Let's get some clarity, please. Okay. It's showing Queen of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Swords reverse. It's showing exercise or putting energy into things that you're passionate about, being generous, being giving, helping you to be proactive and to avoid overthinking and excessive mental strain and stress and tension. It is a full moon, so it's important to do what we can to not take on excess this time. The Two of Cups reverse, clarifying the Page of Wands reverse. Okay, so it's talking about some of you taking some sort of pause or break as far as connection goes, especially like within a romantic partnership, but it could be with a friendship. It's just like, I think it's like a temporary pause where we're taking time to just kind of look to the future and putting energy into other things. For some of you, though, this is talking about something different within a relationship or a connection. There's a bit of eccentric energy here, or it's just different to you, new energies coming in, or new person for some of y'all as well. Sorry about the lawnmower noise in the background if that's affecting you. Devil card clarified by the Star, Revelation reverse, and then we have Strength, Omnipotence clarified by the Two of Swords. Yeah, some of you have been a little bit too much in your head. You've been a little back and forth, indecisive, or just not, it's like you're not sure. Your self-esteem or your self-confidence hasn't been as high as at some points in your life. This could be a result of some sort of obsessive energy, yours, somebody else's. It might be because you feel like you're having to work really hard, put in a lot of time, energy, effort into like work, or maybe connected to money, or maybe it's a relationship. It's like one thing, or you're really just exhausted. And so there's a bit of a block here, or I'm not sure if it's past, present, or what, but there's a bit of a block here with your manifestation abilities, being able to manifest the way that you'd like to. It might have to do with the pace or the speed of it. You feel like you're putting in a lot and you're not getting the return that you deserve or you want. Again, this could be past energy. The King of Pentacles, motivation and ascendancy, the Six of Swords. It's like your thoughts or your words are moving more quickly than things are manifesting for you in the physical, right? Two of Pentacles reversed, dissipation, Five of Cups, and this has created some disappointment, of feelings of loss, maybe like a resistance, or just not enjoying exchange, things like working with money, shopping, or just like exchanges of resources. I feel like there's new ideas, though. There's new insights. There's new things maybe being discussed for some of you. You maybe learned a lot recently. You're taking a course potentially. You're learning things here. And there's like a new way of going about something or doing something. It is talking about you focusing on what's good, what remains, you know, what you still have that you can appreciate. And using your mind to think through things. And there's this message about how there's no rush, and the universe isn't going to force you and drag you up. But let's get a little more clarification here. Yeah, a lot of you, this does have to do with money, the economy, work, job, career. It may have to do with females in your life too, or your own cycles if you're female. There's some sort of fear or illusion or belief that's been holding you back in certain ways. Blocking things from moving as quickly or swiftly as you would like. Okay, it's showing having fun here, celebrating. The Delight card, the Four of Wands. For some of y'all, it's something official. This actually could be a separation or a divorce for some of you. The Lover's card reversed. Yeah, some of you are in your mind having a sort of battle going back and forth, pros and cons here about opening up, getting into a new relationship, or starting over again within a relationship, whether it was a fight, an argument, a breakup. It could be about having another child. It could be about getting a pet as well. Just opening up, making new friends. There's some sort of blockage here, or like being really in your head about this. The cards are saying that celebrating, being in the Four of Wands energy here, is going to help you to connect with your higher mind, bring love into your life. It's going to help liberate you in certain ways. It might assist with finances. Let's go ahead and get you one of these cards, and then I'm going to go into each individual sign just briefly. Do a little bit of shell divination with that. Okay. Blue damselfly. Commune with nature. Commune with nature comes through as advice for you at this time. We have for the sign of Cancer specifically. Thank you, spirits, your guides. Okay. And the shells. Some of you have been dealing with a certain chaos. There's been like disorganization, is that a word? you've been disorganized, or things have been disorganized. There's a feeling of being bogged down a bit. Your light has been dimmed. You're just not as happy as you sometimes are, or somebody else isn't, and it's maybe brought your energy down a bit. This might be connected to finances in some way. You have the Ten of Pentacles here, though, and then you have the Four of Pentacles, authority here. I do feel like, maybe not for everybody with this placement, but for a number of people with the placement, there's going to be some change in finances for the better. Okay, money's looking good. You've got not just stability, but you've got an overflow. You've got enough to support other areas of your life as well. This is not just materially rewarding. This is emotionally fulfilling, spiritually, mentally. Okay, there's an energy of plenty here. And it's showing you saving. It's showing you saving. It's showing you being cautious with this. You don't want to repeat past mistakes. Six of Cups, reverse, felicity. Okay, it's showing you being strong. Okay, as a lot comes at you, a lot comes in. It is intensifying things to an extent. It's intensifying things. It could be that you have more hours to work, like at work, or I don't know, just some sort of intensification. But with that, we've got this shell, and there's a lot of water energy here. It's talking about using the element of water to your benefit, spending time in water, and take time to meditate, get enough sleep, keep a dream journal handy, connect with the night also. Like maybe you do some stargazing. It's talking about that. I do feel like a lot of you are going to receive some sort of insightful dream or vision or sign, get some sort of message at nighttime. Are you open to receive? Right? And do you have things organized and in order and prepared? So have you made room for what you'd like to receive? Okay, it's showing that if you do that, it's coming in. There's a flow coming in for you to gather up. It needs to have somewhere to go. It needs to have the right place to go. It's a great time for art too, artistic expression, and enjoying viewing art or listening to art. Quite a bit of beauty here in this shell. Okay, I'm going to move into the sign of Scorpio. Get my voice back. Okay, bye Cancer. Many blessings. Alright, Scorpio, let's see what you've got in the cards. Okay. It looks like you're a little more focused on work, the economy, the material world, exchange, developing your skills. You're looking to the future. A little more focused on this than getting into a new relationship right now, or refreshing an existing relationship, or making new friends, or adopting a child, or getting a new pet, or anything like that. It's saying it's a good time to explore your options and opportunities. Two of Wands. Just kind of taking a bird's eye view and seeing what's available right now. Some shells as well. also talking about grounding your energy, connecting with nature at this time, that being really rewarding. Being with animals too, doing things for animals, gardening. These are all wonderful things to do. Do what makes you feel at home within yourself, and connected and at home on the planet. Nighttime is really highlighted for you. Great time to keep a dream journal handy. Some of y'all will definitely be receiving some dreams and some guidance about what to do in relation to the physical world. The color blue and the element water is coming through too. It's here to assist you and to help you spiritually at this time. There's a pearl here and it's large. There is some sort of something very valuable, okay, and it's not small, it's large. This may be connected to the upper crown chakra as well. And the element water is here to assist you. So however you're inspired to work with water, whether it's in spell work, whether it's talking about, you know, showering before meditation, meditating, getting enough sleep, just going to a body of water and gazing at it, spending time near it, or going swimming. I feel a lot of encouragement to do that, to connect with the element water. And take note too, if you see signs or you get inspirational ideas, take note of them. They have meaning. This is going to help with healing your heart too, and preparing you for the next phase, next chapter within your love life. I'm seeing a stingray in a cloud. So look up stingray as a spirit guide if you're inspired to do that. This has something to do with how you relate to the universe at large, or you connect in with culture and the planet. Some of you might see signs in clouds as well. I do feel like it's talking about you lightening your energy, lightening your load. We've got a lot of purple on the shell, as well as some black at the nighttime. It's really important to find peace and just, it's talking about magic being all around you and within you. Knowing your worth, knowing your value, and being observant at this time, and you will discover some wonderful things. Okay, that's what I've got coming through for you. I'm going to go ahead and move into Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Full moon in Pisces, sign of Pisces. What do we have for messages for them, spirit guides? Thank you. Three of Pentacles, foundation, reverse, ascendancy, the Six of Swords, cohesion, Three of Wands, Tower, attention, reverse, intensity, Nine of Wands. Okay, moon gratification, reverse. So, some of you are dealing with something foundational being kind of flipped on its head, or you seeing it from a different angle. There being some sort of like need to switch something up, but this is happening more gradually than Tower right side up. It's not like boom, the tower comes crashing down, or quick sudden shock and change. This is more gradual. This is more like you get the message that there's termites attacking the foundation of your home or your office building, and now you need to figure out what to do about it, rather than like a hurricane came and destroyed the building. You know what I mean? You have time, and it is talking about you acting swiftly, acting quickly at times, but more importantly, being grounded, being mindful with what's going on. Okay, the ability to think on your feet is coming through. You're also going through a process where you're ascending mentally Okay, you're ascending, you're evolving during this time. There's upgrades coming in. You might feel some intensity, 9 of Swords, Moon, gratification, reverse. There might be some fears or some things that are unknown. You might be holding back a bit because, holding back with something a bit because of all of this energy going on. For some of you, maybe, you know, you don't have, your appetite isn't what it usually is, right? You're less hungry. As one example of this. Let me go ahead and get some shells on the table for you. I do feel like you're putting your energy into the right place, right? The right collaborations, the right timing, the right place. You are making things happen, and there is powerful change and shift here. So take it easy on yourself and others. We've got a pearl here, some sort of pearl. This is something very valuable, right? Some sort of reward, something very valuable. So a lot more colors in it than the pearls that were showing up with Cancer and Pisces. I mean, Scorpio. For you, Pisces, I'm not sure exactly what this means. It might mean more variety. Knight of Pentacles, reverse. Well, sort of reverse, sort of right side up. Evolution. Alright, you might be connecting with somebody who has personal placements in the earth signs. This might have to do with other astrological placements, like where the sun is. That's in an earth sign at this time. Yeah, some of you, there's some sort of perceived danger, something sharp here. It might be connected to money, it might be connected to love, it might be connected to growth, it might be connected to a combination of them. There is the potential to get some information from your dreams about this. Make sure you take note of it. There's a lot less here with the night and the dreams than the other pile, so I feel like it could be something very brief in a dream. Yeah, I see either you're consciously doing this or the universe is assisting you and it's happening automatically, but there's a smoothing out of the edges. You know, we talk about like sharp edges on things, and we've got the Tower energy. There's a smoothing out of the edges here, something, making something more approachable, making something safer, less sharp, less painful, more workable during this time period. Self-love is important. I'm seeing an arrowhead actually pointing towards the 3 of Pentacles here. I'm not sure what this means. Some sort of direction, like you're moving up, you're building, potentially, or you're defending, or the universe is defending your foundation. You know, having having what you need, you know, your needs met, even if it's changing what, like the details of what that is, so it feels like it's being taken away or threatened. No, there is actually something here defending this. I'm seeing the full moon in the shell. I'm also seeing the sun. Okay, yeah, things are happening, things are changing, shifting. Something might happen overnight for some of you. Again, pay attention to your dreams, but yeah, something might happen overnight, like you go to sleep and then you wake up and the solution's there, or there's something happening overnight for some of y'all. I'm seeing something thick and foamy too. I'm not sure what this is. It could be connected to healing in some way. The guides are bringing me to peroxide in the way it like foams up, and there's white on that. So it could have to do with some sort of physical healing or just healing in general, and how sometimes there's a bit of pain in the process of healing with the medicine applied, but regardless, there is healing. It's going to get better if that does resonate for you. And again, it's showing, you know, being soft, being gentle with yourself and others to an extent, practicing good self-care and self-love, and that being important and paying off. Whew. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move into the next element. Thanks for joining me here, Pisces. Many blessings. Bye-bye. Okay, next up, let's go into the element fire. What do we have for the fire signs for this blue moon? What messages do you have for them? Thank you, Spirit Guides. Suspension, inversion, reverse, dominion, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, reservation, reverse, affiliation, the Knight of Wands, Magician card, encapsulation, motivation, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, conviction, reverse, Eight of Swords, curdlement, reverse, with penetration, Knight of Swords at the end. Okay. Most of you are coming out of a period of waiting. Something maybe been put on hold, or there was some sort of suspension, you've been waiting for something, or taking a break from something. Something maybe was moving very slowly. Not anymore. Some of you are traveling. Okay, it's showing movement here, and it's not that you have to take action and like seal up an envelope and mail it out. It's the type of action that's more about exploring. Okay, exploring, observing, seeing what your options are, seeing what's out there, to be learned, to be gained, to what you can give, what you can receive, what you can do. It's talking too about other retrograding energy affecting things. This particular blue moon is particularly connected to finances, new beginnings within finances, and or like physical resources, the physical world, your body, health, other people's bodies, health. Okay, something may be out of balance in connection to your emotional body. There might be feelings that are bottled up, that need to be expressed. The guides are saying all in good time, but just be aware that if that makes sense for you, that is showing up as what is causing a blockage to the manifestation of certain goals that you have, and just your ability to manifest in general. King of Pentacles, motivation here, Knight of Cups reverse. It's a great time for communication, particularly like that feels right. Okay, so if for you this is journaling and keeping it to yourself, that's fine. That's perfectly fine and enough. But it's showing a time period where you can really get in touch with what's there and bring it to the surface, and that's a really good step. Whether it's doing scripting, whether it's purge journaling, whether it's writing out like potentials, pros, cons, potentials of what you might like to say to somebody else, or share publicly. I do see communication and conversations coming in for a lot of you. Okay, and it feels like less painful than some have in the past, less sharp, less painful. It's about getting the emotions balanced. It's about being grounded, and it's about being properly motivated and aware of what to do and where to go from here. Okay. I don't really really feel a need to pull clarifiers on yours, so I'm not going to. You do have a lot of different zodiac signs on the table and energies, some of which are just what's going on in the sky right now. We have Virgo energy here, and we have Pisces. The full moon is in Pisces, the sun is in Virgo. It could represent people also, but it doesn't have to. You've got the air signs all here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You got your sister signs as well as your own energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, all showing up. Water. You've got all of them. You've got all the signs. Okay. What else do we have for the fire signs? Thank you. Black Bear. Sync with the cycles. Message is to sync with the cycles. Alright. So for those of you who want to look a little deeper into your individual sign, that's what I'm going to do next. Before I go into that though, if you're still here, there is a message about, don't worry if things slow down, or if you're waiting for some sort of offer connected to romance, and it doesn't come, or it's delayed this time. Yes, this does have to do with what's going on with astrology. Okay, it's nothing to worry about or excessively worry about. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, but there's something there about that, about how dating might be put on hold, or you know, there could be, you could perceive something as like you're being ghosted. It's just, with everything that's going on in the sky, there's a need for a pause in that area. Alright, so for Aries, we have Queen of Cups, Fascination, Five of Wands, Contention reverse, Sun card, Organization reverse, the Four of Swords, Recuperation, and Felicity, the Six of Cups. Alright, so y'all are a bit wow. There's some nostalgia showing up. There's some like daydreaming, thinking about the past. There's retrogrades going on at this time. It's blue moon energy. Some of you might dream of someone from the past. Something's happening kind of out of the blue or out of the ordinary that doesn't usually connect it to the past, a past person. Again, it could be through the dream world. It is a water moon, and it's showing you getting in touch with the water energy within yourself. Tapping into your emotions, maybe writing some poetry or doing something to express creatively. It's talking about you being caring to yourself and nurturing to yourself. Others potentially as well, but you first and foremost. I do feel like some of y'all have something to share. And there's a message here about, don't push yourself too hard. Don't push yourself to exhaustion, or like if you find yourself fighting with yourself or the world to get something out there, it's kind of in vain, because this is showing up as a good time for you to rest, to rejuvenate, to recuperate, to heal, to balance your mind, and to receive, especially through the element water. So again, dreams, but also like meditation, signs, visions, emotional wisdom, clarity coming to the surface. Yes, love as well. It's a great time to be cuddling with people and, you know, whatever, connecting through the energy of love. Yeah, it's talking about like if you can, put your battles aside for a little bit. Yeah, the Five of Wands reverse. Put your battles aside for a little bit. Put down the things that aren't making you happy. It is showing some sort of chaos or like disorganization potentially that you might need to recuperate from. Put things back in order, clean things up. in order to bring more happiness into your world, in order to bring more flow into your world, in order to be free of certain battles or struggles, blockages. Some of y'all might not be feeling as confident as you are at other times. But again, it's saying, you know, it's a great time for reflection. It's a great time to bring healing into the emotional body. And, you know, better than maybe being extroverted just at this particular time. Alright, let's get you a couple shells. What do we have for Aries? Oh yeah, it's the small things. Alright, small things. Some of you, okay, yeah. There's a need to, like, reach into something. This could be in a physical level, this could be within your emotional body, but it's talking about things that are gone, that have passed. They've been burnt away, but the ashes remain, the dust remains, and it's taking up space in this container. It's time to, like, dump the ashes out, do what you're going to do with them. Okay, it can be something, some sort of specific ritual for releasing. It can be, you know, just like clutter clearing, but to clean out, make room for the new, okay, and to do what's in your heart, what feels right, as far as the process of how you go about releasing this old stuff, okay. Yeah, it's really talking about and focusing on bringing fresh energies in, preparing the container to receive as we move forward, and there being some new energy, new fresh beginnings, and new things for you to receive. Line the container up, whether it's talking about your body vessel, or whether it's talking about physical containers or energetic containers, combination of them. Line that container up, make it more fresh, make it more clean, make it more new, to attract in that moving forward. There is something sharp here, something pointy, potentially dangerous. There's a lot here connected to the nighttime dreams. I definitely recommend keeping a dream journal handy. Meditation can be assistive as well in balancing your energy and bringing healing resolution to things you've been fighting, struggling with, stepping away from the fight, the struggle. It's kind of like if you're doing it in a new way by not engaging, by embracing divine feminine energy, doing things like meditating, getting enough sleep. Take note of your dreams, though. I see a lot of information here coming through at nighttime, through the dream world. Okay, so that's what I've got coming through for you. I'm going to go ahead and move into Leo by Aries. Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. It's time. Okay. Some of y'all are traveling. Okay, you're traveling. There could be some acceleration going on for you. Let me go ahead and get your shells out. What do we have for Leo? There's something here about, okay, the container. When we talk about manifesting, in that context, the container. So it could be, yes, physical containers. It could be referring to your body vessel, but it can be talking about energetic containers here. If they're not the right shape, size, like if they're not the right match for what you're trying to attract, there you go. That's what the situation is. Some of you have been asking about a blockage or delay, or feeling stuck in some way when you're trying to manifest something. And it's bringing me to the container. It's talking about refreshing the container, making the container a more appropriate vessel to receive, more in alignment with who you are and future you is, that has this whatever you're trying to manifest. It's also talking about reducing stress reduction here, avoiding overthinking, overanalyzing, and getting, exercise, taking action so you're not in this energy of overthinking and feeling stuck. You don't have to rush, hurry through it, or force things. It's important to, again, get that container right. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting your energy. If you go out with, a slotted spoon to collect water, well, how'd that work out for you? It is the same thing that I'm seeing here with the cards. There is something sharp, something pointed here on the Eight of Wands, but I feel like for you it's like clear direction, okay, towards the future and where you're going, what your direction is, okay, your compass. It's a good time to work with dirt, work with nature, do gardening. That's coming through too. Some of y'all might see something in the clouds or have an interesting dream. I've got bat showing up. Look up bat as a spirit guide to expand your messages. There's quite a bit of magic here. Quite a bit of magic. I feel like some of y'all, you're going to miss it if you don't take time to pause, to be still, meditate, do something to unwind, to relax, get enough sleep, right? Write down your dreams. There's a path, there's a direction, there's a road being shown with the black here in this shell. And that could represent nighttime dreams. I apologize again about the lawnmower situation. Dreams giving you direction, or in part giving you direction and clarity, helping you navigate things. Okay, that's what I've got coming through for you, Leo. I'm going to go ahead and move into the sign of Sagittarius. I definitely feel you're getting unstuck. Okay, let's see what we have for Sagittarius if you've been stuck, Leo. Sag, what do we got for you at this time for messages? Everything's reversed. Okay. There is some coins, some money coming towards you, but it's almost like it's coming towards you to deal with something from the past. This could have to do with paying down a debt or a loan, some money you borrowed, so it's like in one hand, out the other. Definitely feeling the influence of other astrological things going on, retrogrades, the sun being in Virgo. Let's get some clarification with all these reversals. More reversals, great. Okay. Some of you, you're unhappy or discontent because you feel restricted. You want to travel, or you want things to move at a more accelerated pace than they are, but there's some sort of disorganization, chaos that prevents this. Like if things were to start moving this quickly, there'd be a lot of falling down, stumbling, injury, that type of energy. So it's important to get things in order and prepare before that acceleration occurs or before you travel. Some of you are dealing with a situation where there's like a lack of romance in your life, or you're waiting for somebody to come in and save you romantically and financially. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about the lawnmower. That sucks. I wonder how bad it's gonna be. Alright, yeah, it could also be that you've been dealing with something where you got entangled. Maybe you were married, or whatever the situation was, and your finances, your foundation was entangled, you're living together, whatever, there's a breakup, there's a shift, there's a change with this, and you're recuperating, you're dealing with that at this time. Eight of Cups, seclusion reverse, the Eight of Swords, curdlement reverse. Seven of Pentacles, very nice. Okay, there's a message, definitely trust your intuition. Trust your intuition this time. Let's see what you have for shells. Definitely feeling like the energy of the retrogrades too in yours. Yeah, preparing a container. That's been a theme for each individual sign. Refresh your container. Make it new. Make it more in alignment for what you're doing, what you're looking to manifest. So the container can be the physical body vessel. It can be physical things. It can be more of an energetic container. But in order to receive, we need that container. And so it's saying, like, you know, make sure it's a sensible one. It matches the job. If you're going out to receive and collect water and you're using a slotted spoon, you know, like, how well did that work out for you? Some of it's less obvious, more subtle. It's a great time to get in touch with that information and make the shifts, make the adjustments here. Some of y'all are going to have some dreams or some information, some insights come through in the nighttime, in the evening, when you're winding down, when you're more relaxed, when you're unconscious, when you're sleeping. So keep a dream journal handy. Take note of these things. In particular, it's showing some information coming through in regards to some sort of new beginning in your life. Maybe a new job, something new with finances. Could be something else new in your life. New child, potentially, whatever it is. Yeah. I feel like maybe the old way isn't suiting you anymore. It's like there's rust. There's something rusted about courtship or dating or like romantic offers, or the things that used to attract you maybe don't anymore, you know? It's like there's something old and kind of deteriorating about that. Yeah, it's showing a time where something needs to be cleared up from the past or adjusted from the past. And I feel like you're getting direction about that before the acceleration in forward movement continues, or before some sort of travel. There's new beginning, fresh energy coming in with this lunation, and afterwards, most definitely. I'm seeing a lot of room for it, but it's just about like cleaning the container, preparing that space so that we can really enjoy it. Example being like dishes. You're going out to collect berries or whatever. You're gonna make some food. You're gonna put it in dishes. You want them to be clean dishes. You know, you want to wash your dishes. So like, where within your body, your physical body, and where energetically do you need to clean up the container so that you can receive moving forward? I see some things like in writing coming in for y'all too. Contracts potentially connected to these new things that you're receiving. Or it's like steps, processes, traditions to get there and to receive. But that needed to come up as a message. Okay. I'm going to leave your reading here. Get away from the lawnmower. Go for yourself. Bye. We did water, we did fire. Let's go ahead and do the element earth. Earth signs. Let's see what's coming through for you with this blue moon energy. For them. Thank you, Spirit guides. Blue moon in Pisces. Messages for the earth signs. I apologize about the background noise with the lawnmower. I'm hoping it's you know, acceptable. It's not going to destroy the video. Let's see what we've got. Earth signs. Ten of Swords reverse, suspension inversion reverse, hermit exaltation, heart, dominion, Two of Wands, Ten of Wands, oppression reverse, Page of Wands, elevation reverse, Tower card, attention reverse, Six of Wands, triumph reverse. Okay, you've got success coming in, but it might be a little bit different than you were expecting. Okay, there's something different about it. And for some of you, you're wondering when you're going to receive certain success or when you're going to be victorious with something, and the guides are telling me before the end of the retrogrades. There's a lot of retrogrades going on right now. Before the end of the retrogrades, you will. Okay, I'm seeing a lot about reducing stress, less tension. Don't carry so much. What can you let go of as far as baggage, mental, physical, emotional? Do so. The Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, both reverse. It's like too much overthinking, too much stress, too much tension, carrying too much weight, baggage. Let it go. Let it go. In reducing that, you're going to find more options, more opportunities, more enjoyment. Okay. It's also talking about something that's felt stuck. Something that's felt stuck or at a standstill. Maybe it's you've been waiting, you've been, you know, on pause with something. I feel like there's movement related to that, but at the same time, it's also talking about you taking time in solitude, you taking certain pauses, certain breaks with the Hermit card here to connect spiritually. This could be meditating, this could be going off for a walk in nature on your own, or, you know, a variety of other things. Some of you have been dealing with some sort of creative block, artistic block, creative block, writer's block. It's talking about you being able to go explore and get inspiration. You know, going for that walk in nature, doing the meditation, going and like viewing, you know, indulging in some music or fine arts, going to a museum. This is going to help you reduce stress. It's going to feel good. You're going to see options, opportunities. Yeah, new inspiration comes as a result of this. You don't have to like try to act or force, like act. You don't have to try to force something or to get a lot done during this time period, but just do what needs to be done. You know, take note of the inspirations, write down your ideas, take that time to meditate, to unwind, to de-stress. Yes, take care of, you know, your physical things you need to take care of too, but it's saying don't avoid overdoing it at this time. And yeah, especially with fresh new things that you want to take action on, it's better to definitely like write down the ideas, take note, you take little steps, but avoid going too quickly right now with these things. trust your intuition on this too. If you really feel like inspired and in the flow to paint or to write a song or something like that, then do that. But it's just saying, don't try to force it. And if you feel like snags or tangles around it, it might be because the universe, it probably is because the universe is trying to get you to put less energy into that one specific thing or what you're doing, and more into exploring diversity, the possibilities, the ocean. Pisces is a sign of the ocean. It's about vastness. And this Two of Wands coming up for you, I really feel like it's talking about making the most of that at this time. We've got some change here. It might be connected to foundations. It might be connected to what you're putting your attention on right now. Let's get a little clarification on this Tower reverse. Page of Cups, reduction. It might have to do with somebody who's younger than you, that you really care about. Maybe they're moving away, for example, you find that out. Or it's something new in your life. You might have just started dating somebody, just started talking to somebody, and then there could be like a falling out, or you discover something, you know, it's not going the way that you wanted it to go, you expected it. Could have to do with children in your life or new projects. But let's see. Hierophant intuition, yeah. I'm not sure if this is like permanent or it's more about the lunation, the blue moon, the energies that are currently going on. You have to figure that out for yourself individually. Trust your intuition. Clarify the Six of Wands reverse, please. There's a lot of success coming through too in connection to healing from the past or tying up loose ends, bringing resolution, integrating things connected to the past. And also what you've been working really hard on. Your career, potentially your life path, your life purpose, what you've been putting in a lot of energy into, a lot of effort into, working really hard. The Devil card, subjugation. If you've been battling with something, some sort of obsessive energy, addiction, or just whatever, it's not showing the greatest success with overcoming that around this time period, but I feel like you're seeing things, you're picking up things from the past, like you're going back, you're editing things in order to make things better in the future, going forward. It might not be everybody's message, but that's what's coming through for the majority. Let's go ahead and see what we have for an oracle card, and then we'll go into the individual signs. For earth signs for this full moon, blue moon in Pisces. Thank you, spirit guides. The beaver. Make manifest. Make manifest. Okay. So you can use this time period to manifest. Make manifest. Right. We have for Taurus specifically. Okay. Interesting stuff here. Everybody else who's gotten the Two of Cups so far today, and I've done 2 of the elements, so that's 6 individual signs, the 2 elements, and then all of the earth signs collectively. Everybody who's gotten the Two of Cups so far has gotten the Two of Cups reversed, except you. Now we've got Two of Cups right side up as your leading card. This is harmony. Let's see what we have for seashells for you, Taurus. This full moon is bringing you harmony. It's encouraging you to be in a harmonious energy with yourself. Be at peace with yourself. Be at harmony. Be in an energy of harmony with what's going on around you and your partnerships as best as you're able. Don't force anything here too much, but it's showing success with this. It's showing this being a time period where you can really tap into King of Swords, purification. It's a great time to weed the garden, metaphorically, literally, probably, to prepare the vessel, right? to cleanse things, to purify things. I feel like it's showing your mind being sharpened. You're able to receive great ideas, think clearly, work in harmony, work in balance. There's a focus on friendships and in romantic partnerships here also. Wow, yeah, some of you have a lot going on. 10 of Cups, it's an energy of fulfillment, accomplishment, emotional fulfillment especially, and High Priestess, dissolution. You're really tapping into the High Priestess energy here quite a bit. Great time to keep a dream journal handy. Pay attention to signs. Pay attention to your dreams. Take note of them. Things that come through in meditation or just any old time. Your ideas are really valuable, and there's a clear channel to the higher forces, to your higher self, to the divine. Okay, I feel like you're in this High Priestess, High Priest energy. This is interesting. 5 of Pentacles reverse. There's some sort of opening, some sort of opportunity here, where once there was struggle, there was adversity, there was challenge, there was a lot of fiery energy in an unpleasant way. Aggravation, frustration, poverty, feeling left out in the cold, there being lack. There's some sort of opportunity here, maybe connected to healing, assisting somebody else in healing, overcoming this yourself. Yeah, it's like now you've got what it takes. 7 of Wands, fortitude. You've got the tools, you got the energy, you've got the know-how, and you're dealing with something. A lot of energy coming in, especially emotional, and you're directing it. There's like shiny new beginning energy coming in. Some of you have some specific goals, things you've been looking to manifest, and you felt blocked, or you've been blocked from your higher self, maybe in matters connected to love, choices, decisions. Like you felt like there were restrictions. You know, you wanted more choices, more freedoms, you wanted specific things, you wanted to be more connected to your magician energy, to being able to make manifest, create what you want. There's fresh new energies. Don't drag the past forward, is the message I'm really getting here, because I feel like there's the ability to create resolution. There's opportunity here. Yeah, to create a new foundation, 3 of Pentacles, to build upon moving forward. Your love life might be affected by the retrograde energy. Your mind might be affected by the retrograde energy. But instead of it looking like blockages, mistakes, misunderstandings, delays, struggles, challenges, things going quote-unquote wrong to me. This is looking like you being able to see things that you could not otherwise see. You couldn't see before. You getting a bigger picture perspective. Okay, it's like part of it was behind the curtains. Now the curtain is moved aside. You can see more. You can see things differently. And there might be some sort of shift or change that you decide to apply in the way that you manifest things too, or your specific goals or desires too, because of this new perspective. Wow. There's a bit of a focus on home energy too. The guides are talking about moving gradually or slowly, or just using the information you have and your intelligence to make decisions about it, because you have what it takes. You have the information here. Try to be, let's get one more card. Yeah, it's like when you see the expanded version that I was talking about, that you're able to tap into and see, you'll know. You'll know what to say, you'll know what to do, you know how to act here in relation to matters of home and lodging and things like this. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of light too. It's a different sort of light. It's kind of like snow, or the white light that's talked about so much. Like shield yourself with protective white light, things like this. They're showing me like a starfish, something. Yeah, I think it's a starfish. They're showing me it could be an actual star. I'm not sure what all this is about, this white light energy, but you yourself may be able to tap into it. I feel like you'll feel something. There's an inner knowing here. There's some sort of spark. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move into the next one now, Taurus. Thanks for checking it out. Many blessings. Bye-bye. The lawnmower's back. Go away, lawnmower. Alright, Virgo. Virgo for the blue moon. What do we have? Moon and Pisces message for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit guides. Okay. It's showing y'all keeping something close to your chest, saving something, protecting something. There's a desire to celebrate, to connect with friends in a certain way, to celebrate, to feel like you have enough to invest in this. And there might be some sort of conflict. Somebody might not agree with you doing this. The Five of Wands, contention, or it could be, inner struggle, inner conflict connected to this. We have the King of Cups transition and the Nine of Wands intensity. So this is a period of time where the world and you yourself are in a period of transition. Okay, there's this message about what's going on, like this too shall pass. The full moon might feel intense for you, and I feel like it's asking you to pick your battles wisely, or avoid exerting extra energy, or like taking on extra energy if you can help it. Okay, choose joy, choose celebration, choose to relieve tension, stress when you're able, in ways you can find to do that. Let's see, what do we have for shells for you, Virgo? Some of you are connecting with somebody who has personal placements in one of the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Definitely Neptune, Pisces energy showing up here very strongly. It's a spiritual time. It's a time to tap into that. It's a time where this could be different for different people, but things like writing out your emotions, your feelings, or doing something creative, art, or you know, playing music, or whatever it is for you, can be really assistive and really enjoyable and even fruitful. Connecting with water too, whether it's in the shower or bath, doing something special with water, a ritual, a spell, or you know, going to a body water, going swimming, or just sitting by the water can really be uplifting, can really help you. It's showing a time of magic and transformation here. It's showing things like oracle readings, tarot readings, dreams, dream recall. It's a great time to keep a dream journal handy. It's showing things happening as if by magic also for you. Some of you anyway. Okay, it's talking about joy, fun, celebration, friendships, maybe being able to assist you in preparing a container. That could be the body vessel, it could be a literal container, you know, in the physical. It could be an energetic container to receive moving forward. So if you got a dirty purse, clean out your purse. It's a great time to do that. If something's not the right container, then you're not gonna, that could be a blockage in manifestation. So the example I've been giving with the other signs when this has come up, because it has, is if you're going out to receive, collect rain, right? You're manifesting water for yourself, and you're using a slotted spoon to collect that water. How did that work out for you? The container needs to be the appropriate container vessel. It needs to be the right shape, material, the right energy combination. And this, again, can be referring to the physical body, maybe referring to other things. There's something here with a jagged edge. Okay, just a jagged edge. Something that's not logical, not linear. It's more wavy, it's more just, you know, experience, energy, perception. And it may be connected to your money, or whatever it is that you're holding close to your chest, saving, reserving right now. But it's saying that through play, through being in this energy of plenty, of abundance, of, hey, I'm happy where I am right now, this is fun, there's going to be movement, motion put to a situation, okay? And we've got love really showing up here. Love can help relieve tension, intensity, frustration. Foundation. Love is a foundation to build upon. Okay. Be cautious if you're traveling. Not paranoid, but just be aware, be cautious. There could be something coming up with that, a detour, a delay, you know, flat tires, whatever, something. It could also be, though, that there's something the guides want you to notice. There's some sort of sign, synchronicity, or opportunity here. And it's encouraging you to release excess energy, light exercise, or whatever, however you're guided to do it. But again, to like embrace this divine energy, this divine feminine energy of rest, of release of excess energy, rather than trying to do something like putting all your energy into it and it creating extra stress, extra tension. Try to avoid doing that at this time. It's a great time to connect with water signs also. Okay. And how people are feeling, it might be in a state of transition right now, so just keep that in mind. Like if you have a fight with a friend or a lover or somebody, like they might feel differently a few days after the full moon than they did right in the full moon. So that's what we've got coming through for you, Virgo. We're now going to move into Capricorn. What do we have for the sign of Capricorn this full moon? strangely. Some of you are in your head, kind of fighting with yourself, or there was some sort of argument with another person as you're watching this, or in the past. Capricorn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Some of you aren't really feeling like yourself, or you're feeling like a different version of yourself. Your card over here, the Devil card, is turned on its head. Subjugation. This mental battle or this argument that I was talking about might have to do with compensation, especially physical compensation, money or resources here. That could be energetic compensation, somebody's time, emotions. There's some sort of imbalance, or you or somebody else wasn't seeing the balance. It's like it's been upside down, or there's been this imbalance here. Somebody may have been feeling desperate, was focused on like misfortune, but I feel like you're choosing, it's like you've been trying to bring balance to a situation. You deserve to be fairly compensated. Some of you may also want to be compensating somebody else better, but it's like you don't have the resources or the time or whatever it is to do that. And I feel like, you're aware, you keep hearing, like, focus on the blessings, focus on the good fortune, avoid feelings of desperation in order to bring about success. And you've been doing your best, but some of you have been in a cycle where this keeps occurring, it keeps coming back. You keep finding yourself in this energy, or somebody else is in this energy and is coming to you, and it's like, yeah, I should be compensating you better, I should be giving you more time, or I should be giving you more money, or whatever. Okay, I do feel like here, what I'm looking at, you want this to shift, you want it to change, you're doing your best here. You're like, well, the universe, from my mistakes, from my misfortunes, there are certain things gained, learned, right? So it's like, I don't want to feel desperate, I don't want to be focused on these misfortunes, and you're doing your best not to. You're focusing on other things, you're being proactive. Some of you are traveling at this time, the Knight of Wands, affiliation, or something's picking up the pace, the speed. For some of you, you're dealing with fire sign people. But I feel like it's also talking about who you're connected with and how they've been influencing your energy and your life, and like your goals, your ability to manifest. Is it acceptable? Like, are these people holding you back, or is it something you're doing, the way that you're interacting with these people, that's holding you back? You're really like, a lot of you, you're asking about, or you're wanting to know about specific goals, manifestation, your ability to manifest in general, and like in a timely manner, the certain paces or speeds. As far as specific signs go on the table, we have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We also have Capricorn, especially retrograding energy, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Virgo's here twice, Pisces, and Aquarius. Quite a few people and signs. Let's see what you got here. River Otter, slide into joy. Beautiful. Slide into joy. So with the Knight of Wands here too, it's like this opportunity to really release energy, let go, and move quickly into an energy of joy, into an energy of success, come out of isolation. The Hermit card, Death card, reverse transformation. Allow the change, allow the transformations to occur instead of putting energy into blocking them or resisting them, whether consciously or unconsciously. There is some sort of acceleration, swift movement for you, most definitely. And with this here, it's encouraging it to be into joy. You don't have to work so hard. This is a time where I feel like it's encouraging you to be less obsessive, and you know, step back a bit from where you've been putting in a lot of time, energy, really laboring and working hard. It's apt to improve your manifestation. Okay, bring more success with specific goals. Let's get your shells on the table, Capricorn. Yeah, whether it's you or somebody else, it's like, don't want to hold back anymore. We don't want to be reserved anymore. We want to move forward. We want to build. We want to have this transformation ready, or you're about to be ready. This full moon is preparing you. Okay, you've got some pearl energy. Some of the other signs had this too. This is a big pearl. This is big success, big rewards, something special. It's not small, it's large. The element water is here to assist you in receiving this and enjoying this, making the most of it. I do feel like this blue moon could flip some misfortune, some desperation, past or current, flip it upside down, turn it around 360, or whatever, not 360, what is it, 180? It's turning lead into gold type energy here. There's some sort of treasure, reward, a pearl, something of value to be discovered. And again, it's large. The element water is here to assist you. So connect with water however you're inspired. You know, shower, do like a bath, meditation, or do some sort of spell or ritual with water. Go to a body of water, go swimming, just spend time near it. Connect with it. It's here to assist you. X marks the spot. Yeah, y'all are going to discover something. Connecting with land, nature, animals, gardening, whatever you're inspired to do. That's one step, one thing that's going to help you discover. And the other has to do with sleep. Take note of your dreams, because there's clues within the dreams. And this is apt to be connected to some sort of snag you've been dealing with manifesting in general, or a specific goal. But yeah, that discovery is here. X marks the spot, or it soon will be. A lot of new energies, fresh energies looking to come in here. And again, they're not looking to come in slow. They're not coming in unprepared. This is swift. So it's talking about preparing the container, your body vessel. Look it up in manifestation terminology, preparing the container. For some of you, it's literal containers. Clean your car, clean your purse. If, you know, if something's a bad match for what you're looking to receive, you go out to collect rainwater with a slotted spoon. How'd that work out for you? Correct it. Okay. That's what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and move into the next one. Many blessings. Bye-bye. That wasn't Capricorn. Yeah, that was Capricorn. What the heck just happened there? That was all the earth signs, wasn't it? Was that all the earth signs? We did Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That lawnmower got me confused as heck. Plus, this has been a longer video than I was expecting. Anybody who's listening. Anyway, wow. Okay. I guess I do need to do this in 2 parts and take a little break. Alright, air signs, welcome. And I apologize if there's some background noise that's disturbing. They're mowing the lawns. Alright. We have for the air signs this blue moon in Pisces. Thank you, spirit guides. The guides are giving me this message about how certain things are occurring naturally. You don't need to put effort or excess effort into it. Just like those cards started flipping, you ask and you receive. Star, revelation, reverse, Two of Pentacles, permutation, reverse. The Ace of Swords, respiration, reverse, but it came up opposite initially, like face down, which is interesting. Oppression, Ten of Wands. The Fool card, reverse, emanation. The Seven of Pentacles, variance. Destruction, the Five of Swords. Fortitude, the Seven of Wands. And the Nine of Cups, Sadie, reverse. Alright. Some of you, you're trying to force you've been trying to force some sort of idea. Okay, it's like you need some sort of information or idea or solution. You've been trying to force it. It's been covered up. It's been blocked. There's a lot of stress and tension. That's actually what's blocking it, at least largely. It's in part, and if it's partially and not totally, it's largely what's blocking this. So reduce that stress. It's a full moon. It might come with a certain amount of tension, stress here. It's not the best time for trying to start something fresh and new, the Fool card reverse, unless you really feel inspired and you have that spark and inner knowing and the flow there with it. Otherwise, there could be some challenges here, some confusion potentially, or some arguments maybe about it. Yeah, some of you, you're not really feeling quite yourself, or this is talking about you seeing different sides of yourself, different aspects of yourself that you're not usually connecting with. There might be some sort of shift or something different here with exchange too that's coming up, whether it's delays, blockages, or it's just something different. Okay, maybe, I mean, this could be anything, you know, this really could be anything. Let's say that you sell things, right? You're usually accepting cash or card for what you sell. Somebody comes in and wants to trade with you. Just as an example, there's something different with this, with exchange. This could be on a personal level, a global, collective level, or both. Clarify, please, the Nine of Cups, and this here. If you're letting somebody else be in the driver's seat of your own life, then this is keeping you from receiving some of the bounty that is rightfully yours. It's keeping you from feeling satisfied and like you've got an abundance, you've got enough, you've got more than enough. Some of you, though, you've had some walls up, and it's showing a certain, like, resistance to new friendships, new romance, new ways of relating or being, new emotions, just flow. It's showing some sort of resistance to flow and the new. It's like a brittle energy too, inflexibility, and instead of that being strong and protective, again, it's brittle. It allows for things to break more easily. Some of you are going to receive something. There's like a flood of emotions, information, or maybe it's material things coming to you after some sort of argument, or yeah, it's like a discussion. where there's differences of opinions, there's clashes, there's some sort of argument, but it's like it clears the air, things are released, information is exchanged, and things are brought to the surface, and there's this flow that comes afterwards. It is advising and guarding you against being immature or premature in making decisions that are, you know, emotional, or blocking the emotions and making emotions strictly from the intellect too. It's calling for a balance. Where you have been maybe overdoing it, whether it's partying too much, drinking too much, sleeping too much, working too much, eating too much, that's being turned on its head, or there's some sort of release to that pattern. Okay, resolution coming in, a release to that pattern. It might have you feel for a period of time like you're not in the driver's seat, you know, you're surrendering to higher forces. Maybe this is because you're, you know, in rehab, or maybe it's because you are seeking some outside assistance and help, and you're, instead of doing it your way, you're trying their method out. Some more clarification. Some of your goals, your manifestation ability may have been blocked by a desperate energy, a needy energy, whether it's yours or somebody else's that you've been partnering with or around a lot. You may have been trying to like create a harmonious balance or solution here. I feel like there's, looking at these cards, it's showing a reduction again in this energy of desperation, this tension, this frustration. It's apt to be a mental overload. Your energy, their energy, whatever it is, there's a reduction in this, or there's some sort of shift or change. You're stepping away from that person or that situation. You're no longer feeling that way. And this is putting you in an energy of greater flow, of harmony, and collaboration. Okay. This thing I was talking about that's different with exchange, it does look mutually beneficial, harmonious. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords reverse. Ten of Swords, yeah. There's something blocked connected to overthinking. Okay, overthinking, like not clearing the mind is preventing fresh new ideas or solutions. So take the time, try to clear your mind. This too shall pass. It's a full moon energy, so for some of us, some people, there might be kind of that full moon, like intensity, you know, the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. It's like an energy of overwhelm, but it passes, right? It's temporary. Okay, yeah, connecting with earth, connecting with the element water and the element earth can be really assistive. Grounding your energy, practicing good self-care at this time, focusing on your accomplishments, and having and creating domestic harmony, bliss, being with those that it feels good to be around. Something might be on pause connected to work or money, finances, resources for some of y'all. The suspension inversion card here. Some sort of new beginning or new start might be put on hold at this time. Something needs to be aired, worked through first. You have white-tailed deer. Pause, assess, act. Yeah, that really sums it up. Pause, assess, then act. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move into the individual signs. So we'll start with Gemini. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What do we have for Gemini for this full blue moon in Pisces? What messages do you have for them at this time? Authority, Four of Pentacles, Lovers, discrimination, dissipation, Five of Cups, death, transformation, reverse, regeneration, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, dominion, reverse, consecration, the universe, evolution, the Knight of Pentacles, and delusion, the Seven of Cups, right side up. So, yeah, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. There is the likeliness, the chance for like illusions, delusions, misunderstanding, confusion here. A disconnect from the higher mind for some. Okay, some of y'all, you're holding something close to the chest. You might be looking to save money. It could be something else. You're either not feeling quite yourself, or you're connecting with a different part of yourself that you don't usually connect with. You connect with, you know, once in a blue moon. Literally, it's right there. There's some sharp edges, could be representing pain, connected to some sort of loss and some sort of change, some sort of transformation. Here, there might be resistance to moving on, allowing something to change, to transform. Could be painful. There's rough, jagged edges, sharp edges with this. But again, I'm seeing the element water and the element earth here to assist you. Connect with animals, garden, get out in nature, connect with water, you know, make sure you're showering, do some sort of special ritual with water, go by a body of water, go swimming, whatever you fancy, but this is going to assist you. Taking time to meditate, take note of your dreams, these things can be assistive also. Fresh new energies are coming in. I think they're coming in more gradually, and there are some blockages here that need to be evaluated and moved. It's a great time to get exercise, Queen of Wands. It's encouraging you to be generous, especially with resources, actually, the physical. Being generous with your physical resources, and being generous to earth, being generous to animals and caring. Having fun. Having fun is important too. Be playful. You know, if you have pets, play with them. Get out in nature and have fun. That's really encouraged, being shown here. Some of you are interacting with somebody who has personal placements in fire signs. I can see that as well. Earth signs, the sign of Scorpio, they're all showing up, as well as your own energy. Some of you may have been born with something retrograding through Gemini, Mercury, Venus, etc. This is a time where it's like connecting with the world, connecting with the universe, and exploring options and opportunities is happening from within as much as without, maybe more so within. So things like through dreams, meditation, creative visualization, guided meditations, daydreaming. For some of y'all, there is some news connected to money, finances, work, job, career, resources. There is some movement here. There's something coming in. Something changing, shifting, coming in, or something was threatened to shift or change and isn't going to, or it's not going to happen as quickly as you thought. So maybe you were going to lose your job, you're not going to lose your job, or you know, you're going to get laid off, you're not going to get laid off, at least not as quickly as or as soon as you're expecting or they had said before, just as examples. The guides are really talking about you finding joy and happiness and spiritual connection and fresh things, new things, things that are emotionally rewarding, spiritually rewarding out within the vastness of the universe. It's also talking about you becoming more acclimated to things here and kind of like adapting. So, for example, if you started a job like a month ago, you're at this stage where you're familiarizing yourself and, you know, it's becoming more normal. There's definitely some things for you to see, for you to explore that I feel like are coming later on. Right now it's more about creating a solid foundation and preparing yourself for that. There's a lot here about foundation, 4 pillars, the 4 elements, simplifying, you know, having the basics in place and having a balance so that more can come in, you can see more, you can experience more, you can become aware of more. Okay, so that's your reading. I'm going to go ahead and move into Libra now. By Gemini. Okay, Libra. Yeah, for the sign of Libra, full blue moon in Pisces, 2023. Messages for Libra. That's complete. Okay, you've got the King of Wands reverse, restriction, oppression, the 10 of Wands, ascendancy, the 6 of Swords, the Lovers, discrimination, and dissipation, 5 of Cups. Focus is important. For some of you, there's been a loss recently, and it's caused some stress. It might be causing behavioral issues within yourself, within other people. You're disconnected from your higher mind, or somebody's disconnected from their higher mind. They're maybe blocking out love. Something's going on within a romantic partnership. We're unsure of what it is. But where you're focusing is really going to be important at this time. There is a message here, you know, something beneath the surface. Okay, it's important to bring balance into your world, balance into your life, especially on a physical level, but not limited to that. Somebody's holding something really close to their chest, trying to preserve something. And with what I'm looking at, I can't tell if it's the quote-unquote right move or the wrong move. It could produce some sort of loss because we're clinging too tightly, especially in matters connected to the heart and love and romance, but with money and finances as well. Or it could be the right move. Let's see if we can get some clarification. 10 of Cups, accomplishment, death, reverse, transformation. Okay. I mean, just looking at that, it looks like the right move. If it's okay. The guides are talking about you focusing on what's good, what's right, your accomplishments, the success, the cups that remain. The 5 of Cups is usually depicted a little differently. It usually has 5 cups, 3 that have spilt over, 2 that are remaining. There's an energy of loss, of disappointment. But then the character turns and, you know, looks at the 2 cups he still has and feels grateful for those, and sees in the distance a castle and like a trail to get to this castle. So he follows that, and there's water there. You can refill the cups, and not only that, there's lodging. So you actually gain more than you lost. But you have to switch your focus and start appreciating what remains. It's really important to appreciate what remains and feel grateful for what remains. 10 of Cups, domestic bliss, harmony, accomplishment. This is emotional fulfillment. The Death card, transformation, reverse. It's like something not changing, not transforming. Indicate, keep saving that money. Keep, what you need to keep close to your chest. Don't just give away your ideas, your information, sharing things prematurely, whatever. 3 of Cups. I feel like, this is encouraging you not to make the decision all by yourself in isolation. Make your own choice decision, but it's like getting out with friends or doing things that you enjoy, that have you feeling an energy of plenty, of happiness, of fulfillment, is going to help you in making your choices, your decisions, and navigating. It is time to release certain things. The baggage here, the 10 of Wands reverse. You're carrying too much on your shoulders. There's a full moon. Let it go. Let some of it go. De-stress. That's going to help you take off. It's going to accelerate things. It's going to help you balance your mind. Do jot down your ideas right now. Some of you are going to have a lot of ideas, a lot of information. I just feel with the Lovers reversed that it's like you don't have the full picture right now. You don't have all of the information, even if a lot of ideas or information is coming to you. There's something like after the full moon, there's going to be some sort of change or shift that either balances it out or brings needed information in. Okay, let's get some shells for you. It's like something rolling, sending something on its way. It's rolling along. There is a partnership here that's being mentioned. Okay, it could be moving really quickly, and that could be causing some tension or frustration for some of you. There could be some loss because we're moving so quickly. It's like if we're running and we're carrying things and things start falling out of our pockets or whatever. There's also some fresh new energy coming in, new beginnings. It's really talking about your emotions protecting you and protecting these new energies that are coming in. So having high vibrational emotions is protective. It's creating healthy boundaries. Yeah, and you have a right to your privacy, to sacred space, and there are some things that you're wanting to keep within right now. Keep to yourself, keep personal, keep within your immediate circle, and that's fine. That's fine. That's probably good. Okay, that's what I've got coming through. We also have like sort of smaller, thin or smaller shells coming through. This could be representing like small, like a little bit goes a long way. Okay, if you're meditating for 5-10 minutes every day, that's going to go a long way. Communication with loved ones, like saying what's in your heart, saying things efficiently but meaningfully, that's going to go a long way. Small amounts of time being channeled into the right things, it's going to go a long way. There's a payoff. And it's definitely encouraging working with water in ways that feel good. There's some reward. There's a pearl here. It's actually a pretty large pearl, maybe a couple of them to be discovered. So working with water, however you're guided, go swimming, take your showers, do some magic ritual connected to water, or whatever you're drawn to do. Drink more water, charge your water. there's a pathway too. There's a path that's being illuminated. It's being made more clear. There's some things like you don't see. It's like clouded energy. You don't see until it's right in front of you. And even then you might have to feel your way through. But for the most part, there's an illuminated pathway showing up. And again, it has to do with connecting with the element water. And in large for you, that has to do with the emotions, creating those safe, good boundaries that were talked about through having high vibrational emotions. Connecting with earth too, animals, gardening, just being out in nature is going to assist you, especially with getting good quality sleep and dream recall, having good dreams or insightful dreams. There's something that's illuminated through connecting with earth, okay, and nature. That's what I've got for you. I will now move into the sign of Aquarius by Libra. Alright, Aquarius for the full moon in Pisces. The blue moon in Pisces. What do we have for Aquarius? I like how this is the last one I'm doing. You're the very last sign I'm reading for, and Aquarius is the last sign before we get to Pisces. I like that that worked out that way. Evolution, Knight of Pentacles. Intensity, Nine of Wands. Stimulation, Ace of Wands. Two of Swords, Concurrence, and Generation, Ace of Pentacles. Definitely new stuff coming in for you. New positive things with coin, with money, with job, with work, with career, with resources. Definitely see that coming in. New inspiration too is coming in. The Ace of Wands, stimulation, new inspiration, new call to action, new activities to partake in, new interests potentially. But for some of you, you could be a little bit confused or like stuck in your head or on shore about what action to take or when to take an action, or you're inspired, but you're like, how do I go about doing this? There's a bit of confusion here. There's the Nine of Wands intensity. It is a full moon, so it's like a more pressurized time sometimes. The guides are encouraging you to focus on your health, your physical well-being, connecting with nature, tending to the practical things, managing your money and whatever you need to do, allowing it to motivate you and guide you, connecting with nature too. Get organized, be organized as best you can with your physical environment especially, but with your ideas and these things too. And choose happiness. Choose things that light you up. Choose things that feel good. Choose things that are a good match to you. And do what you can to reduce any extra stress or tension, right? Bring relief in, whether it's, stretching, getting exercise, getting sleep, expressing yourself in some way, painting, whatever it is you need to do to avoid so much intensity that it paralyzes you. Go away, lawnmower. See what we have for shells for you. Okay. Some of you, the intensification, the intensity, is going to help you narrow in on something, zoom in on something, and channel that energy into something specific that's going to pay off. But again, it's just encouraging that you do something with the buildup of energy rather than just hold on to it and let it paralyze you. We've got sharp, jagged edges here. Yeah, I feel like it's really encouraging you to avoid letting your thoughts get the best of you, or let confusion get the best of you if you can help it. Light blue is coming up as a color to work with to assist you. I'm seeing bubbles here too. That's interesting. Okay. It's like pieces of things. Piece here, piece here, piece here. I'm not sure if it's time for the pieces to come together or not, but having, you know, these pieces, just know that the other pieces are there and things can and will come together. Okay, this new thing that I was talking about, that's positive, connected to resources, money, finances, it is helping to smooth out some of the rough edges, the pointy things in your life, in your world. Water can assist you. Work with the element water. It's going to help you to clear your mind, free up your mind, and help you discover some pearl, something of value that you may have been seeking, or maybe you haven't consciously been seeking, but it's here, it's available for you to tap into and to receive. So, you know, take a nice bath, make sure you're taking your showers, stay hydrated, go swimming, go sit by a body of water, listen to sounds, you know, rain, whatever you're inspired to do, but work with that element water in a way that feels good. If you find that you're inspired to be emotionally manipulative, abusive, that's what you're going for, then that explains, you know, you getting stuck with the Two of Swords and being confused and blocked, because the universe doesn't want you doing that. The universe doesn't want you trying to stunt somebody else's growth or prevent transitions or, you know, hurt people that way, emotionally. Okay, yeah. But the Nine of Cups Society reverse, where there's been like too much of something, too much sleep, too much eating, overeating, partying too hard, it's like you have too much, you're doing too much, whatever. And there's been tension and discord as a result of this. And the emotions have been out of whack, maybe partnerships, you know, love relationships have been out of whack. I see organization coming in. There's organization, there's clearing, there's healing, there's releasing of excess, and this is bringing happiness and new beginning energy. That's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, Aquarius. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings. Bye-bye.